Really, of all the celebrities to say something, it was AC Slater. It was Mexican Zach Morris. It was the guy that does the hosting shows. Okay, I'll take it however I can get it. Mario Lopez. It's dangerous for parents to support transgender kids. This is coming to us from Yahoo Lifestyle, Elise Soleil. And apparently, a friend of ours, Candace Owens, is the one that I guess got this headline going on her show. So kudos. But, I mean, Mario Lopez is pointing out the freaking obvious. Mario Lopez claims that parents who allow their children to live according to their self-identified genders are setting a dangerous example. Couldn't agree more. Lopez, a father of 3, shared his opinions during a June interview on the Candace Owens Show, a PragerU video series hosted by the 30-year-old conservative figure, quote-unquote conservative figure, but the clips have only recently caught Twitter's attention. Of course, because Twitter is a garbage fire. But AC Slater for the win. All right. During the 40-minute interview, Owens brought up the weird trend in Hollywood that have celebrities like Charlize Theron taking cues from their children as to how they identify. In April, the long-shot actress revealed that her 7-year-old child, Jackson, did not identify as a boy. I think that was the first or the second video on this channel. Go all the way back. Go all the way back to like the first or second video on this channel. It's about Charlize Theron saying that stupid shit. Yes, I thought she was a boy too, Theron told the Daily Mail, until she looked at me when she was 3 years old and said, I am not a boy. It's still like stutter step stupid. Owens told the new Access Hollywood host, a lot of weird trends come out of Hollywood, and one of the weirder ones for me is this new trend where celebrities are coming out, and I know Charlize Theron did this a few weeks ago and saying their child is picking their gender, and this is strange to me. And they say, oh, I looked at my child and my child was swimming in a bathtub and looked up and said, Mommy, I'm a boy, and that's weird. Okay, so she was specifically talking about what's the name? About Charlize Theron, clearly. Owens added that her experience as a nanny has convinced her that children don't always mean what they say, explaining. So she was a nanny? Oh my God, what a cliche. I'm trying to understand this new Hollywood mentality where they just think their children now have the mental authority. I am trying to understand it myself, and please don't lump me into that whole group. Lopez responded. I'm kind of blown away too. Look, pardon me. I'm kind of blown away too. Look, I'm never one to tell anyone how to parent their kids, obviously, and I think if you come from a place of love, you really can't go wrong. But at the same time, my God, if you're 3 years old and you're saying you're feeling a certain way, or you think you're a boy or girl, or whatever the case may be, I just think it's dangerous as a parent to make that determination. Well, then, okay, then you're going to be a boy or girl, whatever the case may be. It's sort of alarming, and my gosh, I just think about the repercussions later on. Okay, so here's where I hop on in. Yeah, that's the point of the parent. That is the job of the parent. The parent's job is to guide the child, not the child, to guide the parent. And thanks to American media over the past, few decades, it's flipped on its head, and you got nuts like Charlize Theron and Gabrielle Union and all these other people allowing their children to make the calls for them, like Will Smith and Magic Johnson. Like, no. Your job as the parent is to direct them, not the other way around, until they grown and out your damn house. They call. It's your call. He added, when you're a kid, you don't know anything about sexuality yet. You're just a kid. After Owens said the parents who support their children in this way are narcissists showing off their tolerance, Lopez responded, I think parents need to allow their kids to be kids, but at the same time, you got to be the adult in the situation. Pause with that, and I think the formative years is where you start having those discussions and really start making those declarations, he said, adding air quotes. The commentary didn't earn Lopez any new fans on Twitter. And are we really going to care about what people on Twitter have to say? Honestly, I hope he gets all the work now. The interview demonstrates a misconception of gender expression, says, but that's the thing, gender isn't real. I'm telling y'all, all Krista Brown, you have a bunk degree. It doesn't matter worth a damn. Freaking social psychology. Psychology is decent, but the thing is that gender and all this nonsense piggybacked off of psychology. People took a couple of examples and did entire papers around it and set it and let it out into the world, and now you guys are all running off with just complete nonsense. Like, it's just people writing papers to justify their paychecks, their government paychecks and stuff like that. That's it. Some children who explore non-stereotypical... Okay, so we're not going to get into all that nonsense because it gets into the gender and all that other stuff. The parent's job is to direct their child, particularly when they're young. If you get them... If you go only... As a parent, you get like 12 years. That first 12 years of the kid's life, you are by far the most important voice in their world. You're the one that locks things in for them. You do far more than I think we really appreciate parents for. And the deal is that instead of placing our parents in a better position to take care of their kids, we want our kids out here just, oh yeah, do it on your own, figure it all out on your own and stuff like that. Worked for me, and it's like, bruh, did it? Like, did it? So honestly, props and respect to Mr. Mario Lopez. We're not going to go into all this other stuff. I just wanted to, and honestly, props to Candace Owens. There we go. I'm going to give Candace Owens a modicum of respect on this one, because she was able to get this, get at least someone to say, yeah, this is nonsense. So props and respect to Candace Owens on that. See, I'm a nice guy. Even though if I think she's completely full of crap, she found the niche and she's digging in right there. So have fun there, champ. So with that being said, we're gonna bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like. Dislike it, go ahead, do that too. I ain't scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. And we get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring, and speak. Let me know what you think in the comments. I mean, this gender stuff is nonsense, and it does need to be checked. So when it comes to that, I'm fine with whoever, however, whenever, and I'll do a video saying, yeah, this is pretty dope, alright? Let me know what you think, though, in the comments, and until the next one.